Hey everybody, welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be a general reading, any sign, all signs for the collective. Just take the messages that resonate for you. If you are interested, I do offer personal readings via Zoom. You can contact me below. In the description box is my email address and details regarding a reading. Looking into the end of July, beginning of August, if any of you are looking to set up a personal reading, it's been a little bit busy, so bear with me in returning your emails and setting that up. Thank you so much everybody for your likes, your shares, your contributions, donations. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting on the channel. In some good news that's coming in for the channel, myself, there should be some changes for the better in my schedule, and I'm hoping to do a lot more involvement and more videos for all signs and everybody in the coming future. So probably in the next month or two is when I plan on doing a little bit more building and attention to the channel. So I do appreciate everyone's support and sharing that and helping the channel to grow, because it is allowing me to put a little more emphasis and focus on the channel. All right, let's see what's going on for the collective. Today is July the 9th, Tuesday. I think it's the 9th. Messages for the collective. Whoever needs to hear this message, okay? It doesn't matter what sign you are. Your hard work, okay, this is very much a success story, or a success message, at least in the beginning of this reading. We're talking about some victory over things that you've been really working hard at. You've really, put a lot of energy and effort into something here. I feel like for some of you, you may have felt like there was a lot of heavy burdens, a lot of heavy lifting. You may have thought like, am I ever going to see the other side here? And I feel like there is a lot of victory and success for you in this time. Yeah, the Fool card, new beginnings here. So I feel like there is something here that is taking you in a new direction in life. There is something that I feel your hard work has paid off. There is something that shows, you may have felt very much alone in the process, or you felt like it's all on you, it's all on your shoulders, it's everything that you have to put in all of this work into, and you don't feel like you have a lot of support or a lot of help. However, when things start to show the results or the end, the success of this is coming in for you, people see the effort that you've been putting in. People they show up with appreciation, with recognition, with, the positive feedback that all of your hard work is deserving of. This is bringing you, this could be a new endeavor for some of you, a new business, something that's, maybe it's a new relationship. You may have really taken care of a lot of baggage and a lot of things that you had in your life that you were carrying around with you. And you finally learned that, dealing with and addressing and healing from your past, healing all of the baggage, the burdens that you had in your life, have really paid off. Although there could have been some tough struggles and tough paths for some of you, it's showing up in the relationship or the connection that you could be making now. And it's showing up where you've learned a lot, you've realized a lot, and somebody is appreciating the way maybe you're treating them, and vice versa. You're not bringing in the heaviness or your burdens into someone else's life. I feel like you're coming in with this Fool energy, really showing up with lightheartedness, taking a leap of faith, coming in with the light. It's like, I've dealt with my stuff, I've healed, the best way that and it's really working in your favor. So some of you were ready, you're like, I'm tired of carrying around this baggage. I'm tired of always having failed relationships and making all these attempts, and it just never seems to go anywhere. And I feel like some of you have finally come into a place in your life, relationship or maybe a business or success of some sort, where it's working out, like things are paying off. You're being recognized, you're being validated, you're showing up with somebody who really can fall in love with you, who can appreciate you, because you're not coming in with that old heaviness that maybe you have in the past. So you've learned things from this. You're ready to experience a relationship, experience fun, Love, Queen of Cups, there you go. You're ready for love. You're ready for sharing your emotions. You're giving this a chance. You're taking a chance and opening up your heart, opening up your emotions to somebody, and it's showing up for you in a good way. This is something that you've worked on for a while. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's working in your favor. You are getting a lot of abundance from this. You're getting a lot of payoff in this connection, or maybe whatever situation. It doesn't have to be relationship, but I feel like life is showing you, see what happens when you do your work, when you actually get real with yourself, when you take care of the things in life that you were carrying around, the burdens, the baggage. It's like, now we're showing you real love. Now you're ready. You're prepared for this person that comes into your life. You're prepared for an emotional connection, somebody that's also been maybe on the same page. I feel like things are working in your favor. It's kind of like you feel like you're seeing the results and you're seeing your efforts pay off, okay? Life is showing you, okay, now my opportunities are coming in. Now I'm meeting new people, or I'm meeting healthy relationships, good people. King of Swords, people who know what they want. People who see what you have to offer. Somebody here who has left the past behind them. Six of Swords. And things, you're moving into this area where it's much easier now to enjoy the conversations with a person. You're seeing how you can both sort of build, you can show up with possibilities, with opportunities. You bring something to the table, and vice versa. This is somebody that you can actually carry a conversation with because your emotions are in check. You're not showing up with a bunch of negativity and, oh, my problems, talking about the ex, talking about problems of the past. You're coming in with like the good quality things that you want to bring to this relationship, the things that your life has changed for the better and what you can bring into this person. Eight of Wands, like I said, that's a lot of communication. Quick moving energy there. So you may find that definitely there is a moving forward energy here with that Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, the Fool. Things are moving along really nicely for you. It feels like finally. The time has come. Eight of Wands, a lot of communication. High Priestess, it was in reverse. I don't always read reversals, but I feel like this is where you're trusting your intuition now. In the past, you may not have trusted your intuition. You may have needed a lot of, you needed words of confirmation, words of assurance. You needed literal answers to things. Otherwise, you didn't really trust what you were picking up. You weren't trusting in yourself or trusting the intuition that you were getting. So I feel like, let's see. It's almost like in the past, you wouldn't have seen things coming because you weren't in touch. You had so many things that you had to heal, that you had to resolve. You just kept running into problems. You kept running in, things were piling up. You never saw the red flags for what they were. You never saw things coming. And now I feel like that's changed. I feel like your intuition really speaks to you. You know where to redirect your energy. You know when to maybe stop communication. Let's see here. Yeah, the Hierophant. You trust in yourself, your path, your spiritual path. You've gotten more in touch with who you are. And I feel like you also know who and when is the right time for commitment in your life. In the past, again, you never trusted your intuition. You never saw the flags. You thought everybody would have been maybe a good person, a good match. This is going to be my next partner. This is someone I can marry. There's this thing now where I feel like you recognize where somebody is meant for maybe just an encounter or an experience versus the commitment that you have. There's also getting on the same page here. You've got that high priestess and the Hierophant, okay? The divine masculine, the divine feminine, the same beliefs. You're on the same page. You're both in a faithful type of energy where you actually show up for each other to teach each other things, to provide some kind of value in this connection. It's good intentions, I feel. I think a lot of you, or for some of you, you unfortunately missed in the past, because of these things that you have now overcome and healed. You've missed good possibilities, people that actually would have been a good match, but they had done their healing, you didn't, or vice versa. Roles can be reversed. I feel like you would have had a potential, and maybe that was some of the learning lessons for you, that you realized where you bombed it, or you lost a person, you weren't prepared, you weren't ready, you had trust issues, either in yourself or in other people. And I feel like you now realize and you've learned that when you trust yourself and you know who you can trust, you know when you see someone that has similar alignments, similar things that work for you, and that you can actually consider spending a bit more intention and a bit more time with this person, because you can also step back at times. Whereas in the past, some of you may have, because you didn't trust, you may have needed a lot of attention. It was a neediness there. And I feel like you couldn't step back and reflect. You were driven by your emotions, you're driven by your feelings, or you're just, it's like you couldn't hold back or stop yourself. I feel like this is changing. This is where the two of you can take space. The two of you can live your lives, go do your thing, but you trust that you know there's a connection. You know that you feel trustworthy enough that, you know, maybe we see each other in a week or two because life has got us busy or whatever that may be. I feel like you're both on the same level of commitment for the time frame that you've been together. Okay. It's like you don't know exactly the outcome. You don't necessarily yet know everything about each other, but you just trust in the process that things are moving in the direction that they're supposed to. You're not hanging on. A whole bunch of cards. You're not hanging on to like things this person said. It's a security thing. You're not showing, or you're not coming from a place of insecurity, and you're not latching on, is what I'm getting. It's that Fool, you know, you're giving yourself the chance to just be free in a sense, as with the other person. Yeah, there's the missed opportunities, guys. 4 cups. So, you know, you may have disappointed people along the way. You may have been disappointed yourself. You may have received offers that came out of nowhere, but you didn't know what to do with it. You weren't ready. Or the person that you're dealing with wasn't ready. And it's just so unfortunately a missed opportunity. It's not really, because it's something that teaches people lessons that, hey, if you miss a good thing, well, you know, you'll have another opportunity. Life will show you, that wheel of fortune will show you there's another person that will come around. And if you're not ready, you'll miss that person, and so on and so forth. So I feel like you have had a lot of maybe some letdowns, maybe within yourself, but also from other people. And I think you're noticing that now when people show up for you in the right way, when you can feel like you have a little bit more faith, you have a little bit more excitement. Two of Pentacles. Making a decision, juggling, maybe, you know, questioning. What is this? The 6 of Cups. Oh, And the Empress. Yeah, you're not second guessing yourself here. There's definitely some of you that have, there's parenthood here, motherly energy, could be fatherly. There is somebody here where children is a very big priority here. And maybe some of you, you know, that may have made somebody question. It may have been a difficult challenge or a juggle to deal with being a parent, having children, having other responsibilities. What I'm getting is like, if there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you want something or you want someone bad enough, if they want to show up in front of you, they will. They won't sort of hem and haw or make like indecisive energy. It's like, again, moving forward, 8 of Wands, not moving backwards, going to the past, 6 of Cups. I feel like there's are we going backwards or are we going forward kind of thing. Somebody who knows the direction that they're going in. They know who they are. They know your worth. They know their own self-worth. Commitment with the Empress. You know, you have a lot of love for yourself. So if somebody else isn't willing to see that or doesn't recognize that, it doesn't mean that you're judging that or blaming them or anything. I think a lot of you are saying, well, you know, I see where I come from now. I see the growth that I've done. A lot of you for sure are also in this mix of some kind of success through entrepreneurship, business, owning. You know, there's a lot of abundance with the Queen, with the Empress and the 6 of Wands. Some of you are on this path of growing something, yourself, your relationships, your business, maybe all three. I feel like you don't have to take as much time as you used to making decisions. There's an inner knowing. There's that inner wisdom. You're much more aligned with yourself. Like, it's almost like when I see that High Priestess in reverse, you've just bypassed that and grown right into the Empress. Male or female doesn't matter. You almost like forget about that energy. I'm going even higher. I'm stepping into my true power, my true essence of who you really are and what you really know about yourself, the love, the self-worth. There's that setting an example for those of you who may have kids. You're showing up and learning and showing the example, trying to share what you've learned in life so that maybe those around you, including children, don't make similar mistakes. Helping them to make the correct choices in life and not accept less than what their worth is. 4 of Cups, Empress. All right, I'm going to close the reading off. We're up to 18 minutes already. And then we'll do a Wisdom of the Tao message. The Emperor. There's your divine counterpart, guys. A lot of bossing up energy, a lot of entrepreneur, a lot of parent, a lot of maturity. This is what you want. You want your match. You want sort of somebody who can meet you at the same level that you're at, regardless if you're a king, a queen, an emperor, an empress, a page, whatever it may be. It's where you're at in life, meeting somebody that you feel you can grow something with, that you feel aligned with, someone that's not here to waste your time, not making you, I don't think you're second guessing. That's the thing. These two have a lot of strength in their decisions. They know who and what they are, what they want. So that's a nice closure there. The Emperor with the Empress. Let's see here. What do we have for the Wisdom of the Tao message? All is well. Guan Yin Goddess brings you enlightenment and impregnable protection. She fills her vase with your fears and worries and releases them to the ocean. All is well. And I feel like that's very much true for this reading, guys, when you have the Six of Wands with the Fool and the Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. All is well. You've moved on. You've grown a lot. You've learned a lot. You've healed a lot. There's a lot of growth here and change. And, you know, the Emperor and the Empress, I would say all is well. There's not much more to complain or to, you know, they're in a good position here to feel content. Again, there's a lot here with that Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Emperor and the Empress. There's a very divine connection, spiritual alignment. I feel that a lot of you are also trusting in the outcome here with the Wheel of Fortune. You're trusting that what's meant to be aligned with you you'll both naturally attract or find each other. All is well. There's nothing really to have an agenda over per se. It's just things will align because you've done a lot of the inner work and the alignment within yourself. So yeah, that's your reading, guys. I want to wish you all the best. Thanks again for your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscriptions. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.